Sziasztok, Anka vagyok, és folytatjuk a ReFantazio végigjátszást. Készülünk éppen vízre szállni, mert Nöresz egy nap alatt megoldotta, hogy tudjon úszni az eddig csak futni tudó járművünk, ami nem kis teljesítmény, valljuk be. Megpróbáltam megkeresni az NPC-t, akinél fogadást kötöttünk arra, hogy hányadikak leszünk a trónért futó versenyben, a listán, viszont nem találtam meg, lehet, hogy csak este elérhető, ha nem felejtem el addig, a következő lehetőségnél megnézem megint. Így viszont csak simán induljunk, nézzük, mire is képes ez a felturbózott runner, most már swimmer. Oh, time to wait. Ankara ready? You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We are all set for our trip to Vége Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Yes.
Vége Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Hát, ha nem kerülnénk meg minden egyes szigetet, hanem mondjuk egyenesen oda hajóznánk, akkor szerintem beleférne egybe. Mármint nem tudunk így jönni? Vagy így jönni? Oké, értem, plot reasons. Nyilván át kell mennünk az összes helyen, ahol jelenleg rossz idő van. Seems like an odd route to get to Vége Island. We can just go straight. Köszönöm, Galika. This region's currents are right pain, gal. We must go around and across them lest they carry of course. Ah, okay. By my reckoning, it will take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. Jó, így már értem. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Gina and her 2 thorns in our sight, tensions might be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Vége Island gently as can be. Oké. Akkor így már érthető, hogy miért... hosszú útvonalon megyünk.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Vége Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Szerintem mindenki másnak is, viszont legalább biztos, hogy így a tengeren nem fogunk találkozni ellenséges, illetve nem ellenséges ellenfelekkel, más kandidétekkel.
Land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
Oh, wow. Remélem, ez nem az a láncsa, amit mi megyünk összeszedni.
So the rumors say at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it. Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
Úgy ismertek minket? Mármint egyáltalán nem ismertek minket, de most meg fogtok ismerni minket. Ez nem igazán a mi módszerünk.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Louise's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Louis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner too!
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
Oh, maybe, és megtaníthat minket is, van egy csomó csalink.
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
Pedig eddig volt egy pár olyan lépésünk, ami miatt számíthattál volna erre.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
Thank you.
The Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
Yay!
The gauntlet runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
You're speaking?
Yes, okay. Valamiért azt hittem, hogy automatikusan fog váltani. Notice his voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Has may got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Okay, while at sea, Hayes may sometimes leave fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. 3 days, okay. Having Jonah and his brothers around has certainly made the gauntlet runner livelier. Oké, Jonahról elhiszem, a tesókról nem. Stroll úgy néz ki, mint aki éppen haldoklik ott az asztalon. Ez nem éppen lively, Galika. I thought I'd finally got used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. Yes, I'd rather not look pathetic in front of stubborners, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. Maradj erős, Stroll, maradj erős.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but got to admit, the insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. Mi baj a külsejével? Oké, hogy egy picit furán néz ki, de... Wisdom... van-e valami újdonság a kamránkban? Rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. Oké. Gauntlet shroommal nem hiszem, hogy találkoztunk eddig. Tudunk is vele valami... Na, pult. Tudunk is vele valami újat főzni. Van egy ilyen érzésem, hogy ezek Jonah receptjei. Ilyet már készítettünk. Cseldász, whatever that is. Oh, magical bread. All part members gradually recover mana. Yes, please. Isn't that a dish from Hayes' home village? I go get him. Okay. Hi.
Understood.
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. We cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve the end. The quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. Okay. Megint lábbal fogsz gyúrni? Nyilvánvalóan. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory. Nekünk bőven elég lesz kétszer, úgy érzem. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strive to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Amazing, we meet springly and delicious looking bread. I present to you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Okay. Ez az, van mana visszatöltő kenyerünk. Watchtower. Itt lesz a horgászkit. Oh, hi Jonah. A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall actually. Hát, még 3 napunk hátra van, az a helyzet. This is some runner your man's put together, full of weird things that I never seen before. Spends his off hours working on a runner too, does he? Aha, igazából az egész élet ez a runner, most már. Even moving at such speed, it looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn to the runners' smuggler crystals, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island. Nézzük, hogy megy a horgászás. Isn't this how he's made fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing. If we catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish for a bit? Szerintem ennél többször nem igazán ismételhették volna meg a fish szót így 2 mondaton belül. Jó, 3 mondat. Let's fish? Remélem ez nem egy minigame, és igazából nem kell csinálnom semmit. Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Sure.
Then...
Oh my, those fish won't know what hit them. Okay. Nothing biting. Perhaps if the bait were moving.
True.
Alright. Give it a wiggle. A bite. A strong one, but I'm stronger. Én elhiszem, ha ez mély. Remélem egy ilyen 2 centis kis vacak. Just look at this hole. All thanks to you, of course. Lord of the Lake? De hát ez az óceán. Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Okay. Remélem legalább...
The sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface. The gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Oh, nyugalmas éjszakánk lesz, úgy tűnik. Egyelőre úgy tűnik. Bogár! We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're being watched, so be careful with what you say. Nem én vagyok az, aki folyton elfecseg mindent. I don't anticipate any monster attacks like we see on land, but you never know. I'd best keep the emergency lights on, just in case. So, let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner. Of course. I admit I was half thinking this stinky little gauntlet runner was gonna sink any second, but it did a decent job running today. And out of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is, yeah? Now that I'd have set 1 foot on it without Lady Jen being here. Oh, milyen elegáns valaki. Mindenkivel imagination tudunk fejleszteni. Igen, ott is imagination. Mindenre szükségünk van, igaz? Imaginationre és eloquence-re. Jó sok tolerance-re. Imagination-t elég sok mindenből lehet, úgyhogy megnézem, milyen könyveink vannak éppen. Jaj, nem ezt akartam. Ezt befejeztük. Top secret poetry, do not read. Something tells me that is Jonah's creative journal, akkor ez is imagination lesz, I think. Oh, courage! Amiért beleolvasunk valakinek a naplójába? Oké. Pride and Persuasion. Nurestol. Eloquence. És ennyi könyvünk volt, a többit már elolvastuk, ugye? Hát jó, akkor tolerancunk nem mostanában lesz, úgy érzem. Ha ez mi az egyetlen, aki itt van benn? Ja. Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around by my eyes, peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heismay, maybe I can hone my imagination. Oké. Azért Heismay-jel töltöm ezt az estét, mert lusta voltam visszamenni a deckre. Ennyi mögötte az indok. Our visit to Briarhaven was most eventful, was it not? It feels like such a blur. Actually, would you mind refreshing an old man's memory? What exactly did happen? A lot happened.
Sure.
We came in contact with Louis.
Yes.
Oh yes, you successfully caught their count's attention and won his favor. I had my doubts, but the results speak for themselves. And on top of it, you managed to ingratiate yourself with Louis. Boarding his runner was quite a risky gambit, but you deftly handled it all. You managed it also casually, but I cannot deny that you are truly a man of action. That novel of yours, are these words what drive you? Is this all some attempt to make that illusory world a reality? If that sounded mocking, I assure you it was not my intent. Such idealism has driven many to accomplish great things. I too once possessed a similarly zealous passion. For so long I assumed I was no longer capable of entertaining such ardent dreams, yet they bubble to the surface again whenever I'm with you. Perhaps together? Okay.
All right.
Retiring so soon? Haha, your sour expression does not deter me. Sleep can wait, for this old man's ramblings demand an attentive pair of ears.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
15-e. Ami azt jelenti, hogy ingyen legpont.
Goodness.
This Maginus is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey Huckleberg, what do you do with your hair at sea? I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spare, Tuna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm kind of wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help combo these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. Stroll, úgy látom, a mai napot már jobban viseled, mint a tegnapit. Oké, nincsenek supportereink. Viszont összeszedjük az ingyen legpontot. Ott egy courage. Ismét lehet horgászni, illetve meg tudjuk nézni, hogy... Oh, hi! You've got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Louis's, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going. Felőlem főzhetünk együtt, haver. Monster Bone. 200 manát tölt vissza. 30 másodpercig együttéssel tudjuk legyőzni az ellenfeleket. Nagyon jó. 100 manát tölt vissza. Nincsen... Elhasználtuk az előző ételhez a rockbinünket? Még biztos, hogy volt. Fully restores mana for vanillai. Ehhez kell Lord of the Lake, és Mellow Milk, és egy másfajta hal. Ups, csánat.
Okay, so...
I think there's that dish Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her.
Hey!
How confident are you in your cooking skills? If you're not, remember, there's no way to cook something. Szerintem ezt rosszul olvastam. There's no one way to cook something. Igen, így több értelme van, hogy nem csak egy módon lehet ételeket elkészíteni. I say a dish's true value comes from its individuality, and its ingredients, of course. How boring it must be to copy recipes. I picked out ingredients with Juna. What a selection we have today. Time to use my talents to their fullest and make only the finest choices. For our base, normally you'd go with this, but let's be daring and use this instead, shall we? Yes, I'm on a roll today. Oké, igazából kiimprovizáljuk az egész ételt. With the ingredients picked that portion, all that's left is preparation. That's where you come in, love. No need to fret, the stage is set, all you need to do is put on the show. Make your dish the star performer. Szóval igazából te csak nézed, ahogy mi főzünk, és dirigálsz oldalról. Oké. And for the peace, the resistance, a final ingredient of my choosing. Sorry, but this one's a chef secret, even to you. Okay. Our dish is so nuanced. I call it secretest of secrets. Secretest of secrets. It's our signature dish now, and not a soul in the world could replicate it. Valójában mi sem. De igen, nem telt el vele idő. Nagyon jó. El is felejtettem, hogy melletted álltunk. Akkor töltsünk időt trollal. Ha jól emlékszem, courage-re is szükségünk van. Igen. Strollt ugye kimaxoltuk Halkenberghez. Nem írja, hogy mi kell hozzá sajnos. Paladin és Dark Knight. Azt hiszem, Halkenberghöz kell az Eloquence. Nureshez csak egy relik. Mariahoz Tolerance. Katarinahoz azt kell, hogy találkozunk a térképen. Alonsohoz talán hozzá kell az Imagination. És azt hiszem, Brigittához kell Courage még. Úgyhogy nézzük. Hey, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. Okay. Sure. Two-handed, one-handed, katanas, swords of all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts. But when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, and you could lose some fingers.
Got it.
Any weapon can be dangerous. Exactly, all weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to be distracted when handling them. Okay, 4 courage point. Yet the blade which poses as the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. Caring for my weapon is an important step toward protecting myself, defeating my enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent doing this. All the more so when you're here too. Aww. És legalább a tengeri betegségéről is elvonjuk egy kicsit a figyelmét. Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. Lesz egy új rész.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Wow. Wow, the sea's been split in two and we're standing on the seafloor. És mindjárt megjelenik oldalt egy cápa. This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Del, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it?
Hey.
Maybe you'd better return to the runner? No, I'm fine, really. Someone's got to keep an eye on you lot after all. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such a shiny fish. Huckleberg, what are you doing? Ugye nem szeretnél innen szedni egy halat vacsorához? You're not thinking of spearfishing through this seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. Obviously. She'd eat this weird-looking fish without a second thought. Arra szabad is evett már. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group? Who does that remind you of? Hey! Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Huckleberg McGurk, be sure to catch some extra. I need a few specimens to dissect. As you wish, I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
If that's the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret. I assure you.
Let's go.
Szegény Huckleberg. He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Wisdom. El is felejtettem, hogy ezek ingyen wisdomot adnak. And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hands allows. Amit oda is adhatunk Mariának.
Sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer. The gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Ahogy látom, viharban. Igen.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
A jármű valószínűleg igen, ahogy látom, Stroll viszont nem.
Let's do it better than me at least. I suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Ez csak egy mennydörgés volt, nem?
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
Ez mély. Egyáltalán nem ezt mondta. Chill down.
What? No, I didn't mean.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
Ez mély.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
Oké, ez a comeback, ez tetszik.
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Legalább...
Our prep.
Head to the deck as you're prepared. De mire? Az nem elég, hogy egy monster. Galika, was prepared mire? Ezt szedd össze magad. It's rocking, I can hardly stand. I can go like this. Oké, akkor téged nem teszünk be a partiba, jó?
Hurry!
What now?
Ki van benne a partiban? Jó, hogy... így elítünk partit. Oh, hello! Akkor ez lesz a line-up. Biztos vagyok benne, hogy egyébként nincsen semmi következménye annak, ha az ember Isztrollt viszi, de szerencsétlen így is elég szarul van.
The battlefield is mine to conduct.
Emberken Magic Knight van, az mindig jó, Junának pedig Hőzmélyen is az Assassin is mindig jó. Junának pedig egyelőre ez az egyetlen, amit megtanítottunk. Illetve azóta nem jártam Mornál, szóval ez maradt neki. Nagyon menő itemjeink vannak, amiket nem használ senki. Change skill and resistances van equipped. Oké, ez egyelőre maradhat, nem vagyok biztos a mechanikájában. Azért mentünk, hát ha kiderül, hogy valami teljesen más kompozícióra van szükség. Come on. Ahogy nem tudok rá teleportálni, nyilvánvalóan. So Watchtower. Ez a deck. Ja, mutatja a térkép is, igen. Oh, cutscene. Polip.
hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need? Oi, tell!
Szép vágás.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Yeah, we know. Just... shut up és intézzük el a polipot. Majd beszélgetünk utána.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Ő volt a térképem?
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
Megpróbáljuk. To switch out party members during battle, press R1 to access order, then select party. Consumes a turn. Okay. Sea horror. Igen, ez valóban úgy néz ki, mint egy sea horror. Tele van ékszerekkel a karja, és egy szív van az agya helyén. És borzalmas hangokat ad ki. Remélem az nem egy Gold Beetle ott a szeme helyett, amit most meg lehetne kaparintani. Dance Macabre. High chance of one hit killing all enemies. Az igen? Inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to dark.
Let's falling back. Lend me your strength.
There's extra magic fire damage decreases their hit evasion. Okay. Ez valóban extrém volt, fél HP-t levitt majdnem. Ups! Szép dodge Hulkenberg. A protagonistunk nem viselte túl jól ezt a csatát, de hát... Leg. Erre kíváncsi vagyok. Nope, egyet sem vitt el. Icy Strike may inflict frostbite. Okay. Nope. Jó, de legalább... Visszarakom a buffot. Oké. Au? Nem, annyira nem volt ez rossz. Extreme physical slash damage. Tudunk-e tőle lopni? Nem. És a lábaktól sem. Oh, well. Oké, most már nincs láb. Szép dodge! Ó, elérjük. Valamiért azt hittem, nem fogjuk elérni.
We can do this. Come forth, royal soul.
Szegény Renner, nem hiszem, hogy ezt túlságosan jól viseli. Le is ment a defense buffunk. Ha. Akkor itt az ideje visszarakni.
I've got now for a grand maneuver. This might be a good strategy.
Let's work together. Not this. By this power. Free. I owe power of heroes.
12 weak és medium. Jó. Valahogy nem lepődtem meg.
This'll be over soon enough. Dancer. Howling wind.
It's okay. We can. Let's set it up.
If you would.
Lehet, hogy hílelnem kellett volna a helyzmét. Így járt. Reménykedünk benne, hogy dodge-ol. Nem, de életben maradt.
I'm stepping back. Are you all right?
That helped.
Thanks.
Ó, nem lehet őket gyógyítani? Oh boy, és ez melyik status? Melody.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul.
Miért jött mistake? Csuna, eltaláltad. Igen, viszont Highsmith gyógyul valamennyit. Szép dodge, oké. Ez a dodge, ez kellett. De legalább ilyenkor tudnak itemeket használni, ami jó, nem olyan, mint a Paralysis, hogy talán azt sem.
I'm obliged.
Much thanks.
I will. Let me help.
That helped.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Oké. Ups. Oké, senki nem maradt meg a Melody. Nagyon jó.
Quite a boon.
Thanks.
That helped.
Now accept your fate.
Don't underestimate me. Please, after you.
So lend me your strength.
Get him.
Come on.
Oké, a következő ilyen elviszi a maradék lábakat. Uh-oh. Van-e olyanunk, ami mindenkiről leveszi a crit rate? Rossz meni. Van a lie, van a lie, van a lie. Van. Oké.
Not this item. Oh,
well done.
Heroes.
Ha most elvisszük a lábait, akkor úgyis exhausted lesz. És nem... nem tudom használni. Elment miatt. Shoot. Egyik szintű skillt sem fogom tudni használni az elment miatt. Hát akkor el kell kezdenem egyesével leszedni a meledit. Szép. A kiérzettek és a defense buff is lejött, de az annyira nem vészes.
This should work.
That helped. I've got just the dagger for you. Behold this power like that. Win.
The battle. Let's set it up.
I'll lend a hand.
How's that?
Oké, weekend és... akkor rosszul emlékeztem. Ez az utolsó itemünk, úgyhogy...
Let's take Hophida's power.
That helped.
Plus needed.
My thanks.
Yep, igen, egyetértek. Szép dodge.
Into the fray. Let justice prevail. I crush you.
Assassin. Some darker arts.
This will be a personal fate. Behold this power.
It's okay. Let's go. Charging in.
Nagyon bátran előre jöttem. Aha. Aha. Oké. Ott volt egy dodge, jól láttam? Igen. Jó.
Moving to the front. I will not let you die. That helped.
Oké, most már elég csak a fejet ledamage-elnünk. Szép. Jó. Oké. Nem volt egy túlságosan trükkös fej, de taktikázni kellett. Megtarthatunk legalább pár ékszert azok közül, amik rajta voltak. What? Én ezt a lootot nem szeretném, köszönöm. Én ezt dobjuk vissza az óceánba? Thank you.
I feel stronger.
Yay! Good job, you.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Okay.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Power can be so intoxicating.
I agree.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Hát végül is egy szörnyet megölt, az, hogy ez nem az a szörny volt, de egyébként igen.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
De ennyire? 2 hét telt el azóta.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic. Even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans.
Yes.
And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love.
Haha, ez mondjuk így van.
But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Nem láttuk, mit csináltak, de elhisszük.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Uh-oh!
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Várható volt, hogy a renner nem ússza meg sérülés nélkül ezt az ütközetet.
You two, help us! What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Házmének meg a kis sátránál még égnek a lámpások.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ott fönt minden kózi. That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we lived to see another morning. I am very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor bark was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service. Too true, maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. Ja, végül is nincsen deadline-unk, meg semmi. We should arrive at the island tomorrow. We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like these, people tend to open up more. Yay? Oh, ismét van valami a pantryban. Ezt hamar feltöltötte valaki. Oh, have you been there the whole time? Nem igazán, most léptem be a helyiségbe. Feel like listening to me sing, do you? Good timing. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? Another time. Oh, hi.
What do you want?
I'm trying to get tuna here. You're such a bloody bother. If you got something to say, out with it.
Leave.
Oké, akkor mindenkivel csak simán el tudom tölteni az időt, és csak beszélgetni. És nem mutatja a térkép, hol vannak a többiek. Ó, ez még nincs itt?
Alright then. Go.
Akkor mindenki a decken van? Straw, igen. Ha, hol vannak a többiek? Nope.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
Hi, Moore. Igen, ezt már néztük, és nincs újdonság. De hol van Heismé és... elfelejtettem a nevét. Az idősebb, fiatalabb tesó. Pont, hogy ő a fiatalabb tesó. Te itt vagy a konyhában? Jó. Hol van? Itt van Heismé, akkor tényleg eljöttem mellette. Sorry. Mindegy, beszélgessünk az idősebb tesóval, mert úgy érzem, máskor nem igazán lesz rá lehetőségünk. Fine, but only a bit. Not like you'd shut up about if I said no. Hát...
What do you want?
If you're even trying to get closer to me, you're wasting your time.
No.
I just wanted to chat with you. You couldn't lie to a mirror, mate. You're just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity too. See, I've got one warning to you.
Word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. Fidelity doesn't trust me at all. Ez várható volt. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? What? You think I was going to thank you for yesterday?
No.
Not at all. Tényleg nem számítottam rá, őszintén szólva. Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
Well, it's true that you ended up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Basilio. For that at least, thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is.
Then...
You really don't trust me, do you? Of course I don't. That's how I got this far in the world, especially by looking out for our Basilio, the dance. Everything is a threat. Well, that's that. Think what you want about me, but I've got me on code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out there to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Ah, shite. Losing my damn mind out here. Here, now bugger off. Oh, wow. So a purpose peddler in Haven selling souvenirs bought this on a whim, gave me this whole story about how it sounds words of evil. I'm not planning on dying out here with you idiots. It's just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. We'll be at the encampment soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a store.
Got it.
Tell the clumsy driver of yours if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sail it myself. And I'm that serious, like. Azt mondjuk megnézném, hogyan igazodnál ki Nres alkotásain.
The clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness. The gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its winds.
Igen, és remélhetőleg nincsen tele szörnyekkel.
What to pick?
We're finally done spending our nights at sea. Egy darabig legalábbis.
Alright then.
Marad az imagination mindenkivel, semmi más. Nem, úgy tűnik semmi más. Akkor most beszélgessünk egyet Halkenberggel. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Halkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination, sure. The sea breeze is accompanied by a scent that soothes the heart, is it not? That aroma recalls the fresh seafood of Haven. My imagination runs wild with the possibility of what awaits us next. The insects of such a fertile land must be flavorful. Miért hittem, hogy valóban ötletekről és taktikákról fogunk beszélgetni, és nem kajáról?
Well then.
Your passion for food is almost palpable. Much of what we consume is quite deadly if eaten raw. I merely honor the sacrifices of our ancestors who suffered so that we may dine safely and deliciously. I've experienced so many wonderful new flavors since our time in Martira. At this rate, I've come to have high expectations for Verga Island. Verga is characterized by its isolation from the rest of the world, which I hope will result in heretofore unseen ingredients and culinary techniques. Oh, I feel a ravenous longing for mastery cuisine, despite having never experienced it. Let us make haste to Verga Island. Oké. Ezek után én is nagyon kíváncsi vagyok, hogy milyen izgalmas ételeket fogunk ott találni. This a later hour than I realized. I know our journey demands ample rest, but I would like to continue conversing with you. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach.
Ti adtátok ezt feladatnak a verseny részvevőinek, szóval stop judging.
Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
Haha, na majd bemutatjuk.
Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one. Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there be real inns there for us to stay in. Ez mondjuk egy jó meglátás, Karika.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Vedd le a kabátod!
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Oh!
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Ja, várható volt, hogy te nem jössz velünk.
Who's there?
Oh.
Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
I don't know. Különben mondtam volna, hogy ki.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky.
A bit tricky az jelen esetben nem kifejezés, esélyünk sincsen beolvadni közéjük.
Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Oké. 16-a van, tehát 2 hét. Jó.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
Eltévedtünk?
We may be a bit lost.
Szóval egyikünk fel tud repülni, és körbe tud nézni magasról. You know.
You're kidding. We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island. This is a disaster. Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough.
Gyorsan feladtad.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
Oh.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa. It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss? I'm imagining things.
Hello?
Could it be a villager?
Ó, hogy nem csak képzeljük.
Priestess!
Ő tényleg itt van. Oké. Uh-oh.
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Azért meghallgathatnátok. You know. It was an accident, you know.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
Yes.
He had to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool.
Hol van Hulkenberg?
We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Engem nem tudtak, de good luck.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
Azért egy picit, de ha másért nem Juna miatt.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
Yep.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Ez mondjuk így van.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Ki vagy?
Well,
oh!
Meeting you here.
Hi! Mit csinálsz itt? Remélem nem az a sztori, hogy annyira érdeklődsz utánunk, hogy érdeklődsz irántunk, hogy utánunk jöttél.
I was hoping the word of the crown theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
Miért hitted ezt egyáltalán?
Why are you here?
Why else?
Ott van Hulkenberg.
Helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
Naturally.
I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and...
Végül is megérkeztél a szigetre, az addig jó.
This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well,
you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Oké. Elhisszük neked, I guess.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Ó, te vagy a másik kandidát. Csak éppen maszk nélkül. Mi ez a frizurja?
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Forden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Hey, yes.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow.
Oh.
The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teaching.
És eddig működött?
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
What?
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please, the sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Oh. Csak így? Oké.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not.
Izgalmas megközelítés.
Our island might be saved. I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Akkor mi mehetünk is, mert nem kellünk mint áldozat.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads. I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Yes.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair Lady Juna likes him, don't she?
Meg amúgy Lady Juna is köztünk van, és őt is meg kéne menteni. By the by.
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
Mégsem volt annyira tiszta az a víz?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Okay.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Nem is csináltunk semmit.
Thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Mondjuk az a dolga, hogy beszélje, szóval.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in.
Wow.
And I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. You don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Egyszer már találkoztunk egy sárkánnyal és elöldöztük. 10-es szint környékén. It will be fine.
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this. Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before?
Yep.
I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world?
De csak más dolog az a fajta áldozat, amire te gondolsz, meg valóban feláldozni egy élő személyt.
Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Nem, azt teszik, ami szerintük helyes, a nem tudom hány generációra visszamenő tanításaik szerint helyes.
Fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Ez így van.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough.
Még mindig nagyon hamar teszel ilyen kijelentéseket, Stroll.
We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Neked nem itt kéne lenned.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Oh.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Van egy pár gyógyító mágiánk.
Did you say Magla? I wonder what happened.
Sárkány.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
Yes.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
Vagy meggyanúsítanak minket, hogy mi csináltunk vele valamit, és megölnek minket ott helyben, de... Oké.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me. Because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
Yep.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Louis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Yeah, elküldjük az egyetlen embert, aki nem tudja, hogy merre parkol a runnerünk, hogy mondja el, hogy mi a szitu. Oké.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Yeah.
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Nem tudom eldönteni, hogy csak ugyanabból az anyagból készült a szandál, vagy ez így lábfejtől a ruháig egyetlen egy darab ruha.
Chief! I'm still alive. You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
Ó, van fogadójuk. Miért van fogadójuk?
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
Two of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Ezt mondjuk sajnálom, hogy nem láttam. Érdekes taktika.
Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
Oh.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties.
Ja, igen, ez egy elég nagy emotional baggage.
Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her. From the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader.
Igazából most szembe megy mindennek, amit a falusiaknak ígért, és amiben a falusiak generációk óta hisznek, de... Oké.
Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
Hogy akarjuk csak kölcsönkérni, hogyha a Church beszedi őket.
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left.
Hogyan viszünk oda ételt, hogyha megvadultak a szörnyek? Mindegy.
She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Okay.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Well...
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Oké, és még egyelőre ott sem tartunk, hogy meg tudjuk törni az átkot, mert mint az utóbbi epizódban kiderült, nem lehet megtörni az átkot, amíg Louis él, szóval...
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
Hát tekintve, hogy titeket beengedtek, igen.
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple. built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
De hát egy helyen vannak.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret,
Oh.
known only to the priestess herself.
Hát ezt nekünk valami miatt nem mondta, úgyhogy nem tudom, hogy Stroll most csak hazudik azért, hogy Fideliót könnyebb legyen meggyőzni, arról segítsünk Yufán, vagy ez tényleg így van, és csak kimaradtunk a beszélgetésnek arról a részéről.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Yeah.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
Hát ha abból indulok ki, hogy mennyi sárkány ellenes tárgyat kaptunk a Braille-hévőnben, ez egy létező sárkány. És harcolni fogunk vele. Yeah, we know.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Megpróbáljuk.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Magától ment, jó?
I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Thank you.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's talk upon what we'd need on the island first. When you're ready, the gauntlet runner is on the eastern beach. Okay. Nézzünk körbe. Dogó! Kicsit hiánának kinéző, de dogó. Először is van egy bug. I hear you saved our chief's lives, for that I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Van valamennyi igaza, valljuk be. Erre nem tudunk elmenni. A kisgyereken is van már maszk. Wow. Milyen fiatal kortól kezdenek maszkot viselni?
What can I do for you?
As per our chief's request, you will find rest here whenever you need it. Oké. Szóval miért van egyáltalán fogadótok, hogyha egyébként nem szeretitek a kívülről jötteket? Just...
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Nyilvánvalóan itt is van egy kő, igen.
Hey! Oh.
Oké. Elég sok. Maglet kaptunk.
Have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, mate.
Golden Deer Hearth. Te vagy a General Shop? Ó, nem. Ez is egy fogadó. Sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but thinking through it's not bad actually.
With a mask on, wandering feels like fun, and bad news can get in as easy. Makes it easier to forget it all. Ez is egy módszer. Oh! There's no stopping these drunks. Can't blame them, since we master don't normally speak our minds. És rajtad, hogy nincs rajtad a maszk? Mert mint értem, hogy az evéshez vettétek le, de... Oké, nem tudok eleget a szokásaitokról ahhoz, hogy ilyeneket kérdezzek, ugye? Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city wasn't built without sadness in mind, you see. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them. Mindenféleképpen. Köszi az infót. Kecskik! És csirke, pulyka, madár. What are you lot here for? Come to steal away your livestock too? I swear the chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. Oké, csak jelenleg nem tudja fulfillelni a duty-t, mert gondolom nem ő áldozná fel saját magát, hanem több szereplős a sztori. Growing a tree in the middle of your shop sure is a choice. It gives the whole place such an unusual smell. Hello? Van-e prézelni valónk? Van-e prézelni valónk? Click your rod, increases ice attack strength. Oké. Van eladni valónk is. Brought by a human.
Now then.
Spirit Dust. 200 HP-t mindenkinek. Nagyon jó. Igen, melody. Sok melody cucc kell, mert elhasználtuk az összeset. Heartwarmer cures frostbite. Cures daze. Anxiety. Dispels tetrakar, dispels makarakar, entrance. Oké. Bye! Még egy weapon shop volt, igaz? A General Shopkről elfelejtettem bogár után nézni, de közben figyelem a mappet, hát ha van. Hát ha jelzi itt is. These are ornamentations that you won't find on arms that were produced elsewhere. Perhaps there's some sort of religious significance to them. Have you ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armors across this country and how they all got their names? Not really. The etymology behind the names of many our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it, but when you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up with the island priest once. He had some insight on it and theory. He believes the names of weapons and armor are remnants of an ancient language lost to us, yet passed down in these words. The meaning of these words themselves may be hidden in the names of blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating? It is.
No kidding.
Mustari Mescan's shields. They are made of the same material. The strange considering that all the houses here are built with wood. Yes. Az előbb behozott valami prontot pedig. Igen, ez ugyanaz, jó. Ó, Brigitte keze még ide is elér. Nagyon jó. Flash, increases fire attack strength. Increases simán attack strength.
Ó, elszedtek. Oké. Szerintem úgyis jobb lesz az, amiket találunk majd esetleg, vagy ha Blast Waterhez még hozzájutunk, akkor továbbra is van egy csomó purify-olni való itemünk. What are you doing snooping about the neighborhood, aiming to steal our valuables, I bet? Hey, there's no need to be suspicious. We are not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You've come here to hand down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. This island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone. Okay.
Hello there.
That's not it.
Igen, tudom, hogy ez nem segít, de... Madár!
I won't be forgiving that any time.
I just don't know what...
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Nem tudom, mit várok, talán azt, hogy valaki csak kinyúl az egyik házból, és átad nekünk egy bogarat.
Got a moment?
Mi volt ez a hang? Hi. Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you and Megérkezés people. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If he is alive, then you are mine as well. Oh, thank you. This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you do not betray it. I try my best.
Let's not.
You found a Daniel fear not going without their permission, okay? Fine. Itt meg nem tudjuk, hogy mi van. Jó. Oh! Hi! Majdnem elfutottam mellette. Csak a prompt volt az, ami megállított, úgyhogy... Hi! If I am speaking with you, I will be marked as a disruptor of the peace. There are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me this is security and silence. Okay. Ahogy szeretnéd. Ahogy továbbra sem tudjuk, hogy mi van. Candidate poster. Nem mintha a saját chiefjükről kellene poszter. Gondolom egyébként is mindenki benne bízik. Ott láttam Mort, azt hiszem. Aha. Hali. Erre van a beach. Have an interest in Heroes Leaf of Lightseed?
What do you want to do?
Sure. Elhasználtam az összeset.
What do you want to do?
Hadd vegyek egyszerre többet, kedves játék. Jó, hogy előre ennyi elég lesz. Hadd vegyek egyszerre többet. An ingredient in these materials, I guess. Mit van? Gel dust. Oké. Okay. Szóval most, hogy elköltöttem az összes pénzem alapanyagokra. Sell you my goods. What I sell here are the island's premium exports. To someone who cannot understand their value, no doubt that looks like junk. Do you have any idea what you're looking at here? I can see you're making a blind guess. Fairly obvious. Aha. Wisdom kell ahhoz, hogy itt tudjak több mindent vásárolni. Alrighty. Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I always found the idea of this sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island. Sad. Thinking you'd fail your buddies before you leave, sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt their cuisine is up to your outside taste. Erről kérdez Hulkenberget. A long time ago I served fish to a calamar, and he spat it out immediately. Hulkenberg nem fogja. Azt nem mondom, hogy mi többiek nem fogjuk, de Hulkenberg nem fogja. Itt mentem föl, és igazából csak megkerültem ezt a részt. És itt is fölmehettem volna. Ugyanoda vezet vissza? Igen. Jó. Akkor voltam mindenhol, azt hiszem. Looks like religious painting. It does indeed. I wonder if there's the dragon god in the center. Could it be a woman? Could the woman below it be a priestess? There are so many people around them too. Almost looks like they're being attacked by the dragon god, doesn't it? Aha.
Yes.
Interested in some water? Igen, meg a mana visszatöltőt, amit árulni szoktatok. Thank you. Oh, honey jar. Pee. Have you looked out at the view from here? You know, I have dreamed of visiting the outside world too. But rather than despairing when I learn what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside was too big to care about people like us. Végül is. Oké, ez tényleg szép. Ez valóban szép. És erre lesz a Renner.
Really now?
They're really out here trying fish on a clothesline, like laundry. Yes.
Welcome.
Mit árulsz? Ó, mindenféle. És monsterbon, turnipet. Itt nem tudok körbe menni, akkor reméljük itt nem lesz bogár. Don't think too poorly of us islanders, we are just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious, hard not to be after the string of bad luck we've had here. Yes, to be that you could spot fairies on these islands, you looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Galika? Van bármi hozzáfűzni valód?
Hello.
So that's a gauntlet runner. You come to the island in that thing. The outside world really is frightening. I don't think we islanders would win if we were ever go to war. Hát, buddy, az van, hogy én sem hiszem. How does thing move exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to the outsiders, I'll get an earful. Elfelejtettem, hogy itt is lehet használni a kardom. Oké, akkor megyünk is egyből. Hát, nem is tudunk teleportálni, semmi más lehetőségünk nincs, csak menni. More tudjuk még meglátogatni, mert nem... Nem néztük még meg, hogy pontosan mit tud... Elfelejtettem a nevét, Juna archetype-ja. És biztos örülni fog, hogy egyébként szereztünk még egyet. The new ally, unexpected character. You realize awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for it.
Would you look at this?
Okay, new archetype, yes. High plateau. Oh. Nem a globot akartam. Plateau. High. Special experiments menu has been unlocked. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetype utilizes during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle. Szereztünk egy csomó maszkot, igen. For science. Perform the special experiment. Oké. Okay. Hogy ezt hogy kellene használni, azt nem tudom teljesen. Aha. Thief's Mask. Oké, szóval ez egy Persona homage, egy Persona 5 homage. Maga a maszk, amit láttok, mutatni akartam a monitoromon, mindegy. Az idegen nyelvű szöveg alatt középen a legyező mellett a fehér maszk az emblémában. Az szakasztott olyan, mint a Persona 5-ból Joker maszkja. Illetve amikre szükség van hozzá, Hanged Man, Tower, Hermit, Moon, Chariot, Temperance, ezek mind tarotkártyák, és azokon belül is, illetve arkanák. Most gondolkodom, hogy jól mondtam-e, hogy arkanák, vagy egy másik játékból használtam megnevezést. De, arkanák, jól használtam. Úgyhogy igen, és maga az, hogy még nem tudom milyen módon, mindjárt ránézek. Ez az archetype, akkor ezek szerint módosítani tudja, hogy miket használ, bár nem. Szerintem az alapján, hogy milyen accessory-t teszünk fel.
What now?
Hol van a többi Magic Seeker Mask? Így is rá tudtam volna nézni. És meg is változtak a képességei. Jó, akkor valóban ettől függ. Mert ez pedig a Persona sorozatban a főszereplőknek mindig egy különleges tulajdonsága, hogy ők az egyetlenek, akik tudnak több personát is használni. Ott annyi a könnyebbség, hogy nem itemet kell felszerelni, hanem simán a csatán belül lehet váltani. Ami jóval megkönnyíti a dolgunkat, nem úgy, mint itt, hogyha belemész egy harcba egy archetype-al, akkor azt nem fogod tudni lecserélni. Most bejött a mechanika, hogy csapattagokat lehet cserélni, de archetype-okat továbbra sem, és még nem láttam nyomát, hogy bármikor lehet majd. De ne legyen igazam. Hi.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
I'll try. A fékrünk az már megvan. Hol van a... Hol van a Mesztenszer? Merchant? Gunner? Healer? Nem lát... Miért nem látom? Juna, hol van a Mesztenszer? Jobb fönt. Ó, és Miért nem tudjuk megtanulni? Ez Juno specific? Izgalmas. Izgalmas. Megtaníthatunk veled is egy healert, mert miért ne?
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go.
The healer archetype. Anyone who wants healing, raise your hand. Leave it all to me.
I knew I could do it.
Nem, ne válts, csak szeretném egy merchantot, mert also miért ne?
This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go.
Well, if it isn't a merchant archetype. Alright, leave all the finances to me. This knowledge will serve me well in the future.
I've learned a new skill.
Oké, nem szükséges megtanulnod, köszönöm. Knight, Brawler, Thief. Egy Commandert, mert továbbra is miért ne?
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go.
If you need inspiration, I've got covered in spades. Now follow my lead. Oh, thank you. Ezek mindig jól jönnek. És senki más sem tudja megtanulni. Furi. Oh well. Azt nézem, hogy van-e olyan, amit szintén csak egy valaki tud megtanulni, de nem.
All right.
Here's another trick.
Ezeket meg majd megnézzük, hogyha valamikor váltunk, de így, hogy csak ő tudja használni ezt az archetype-ot, valószínűleg nem fogunk váltani.
Few have seen this technique.
Ez így van.
Time to get serious.
Jó. Bye!
You'll come again.
Akkor egyelőre ennyit tudtunk. Sajnálom, hogy ezt az archetype-ot nem tudtuk jobban megnézni. Lehet, hogy lesz majd egy story moment, ami után más is használni tudja. Kíváncsi leszek. Minden esetre a következő alkalommal megnézzük akkor a Dragon Temple-t. Illetve, ugye még nincsen kiírva, hogy hány napunk van hátra, elhangzott már a játékban. És nem kaptunk meg a szokásos sidequesteket sem, amik erre a köztes időre jellemzők, úgyhogy biztos vagyok benne, hogy érnek majd még ott meglepetések, és utána kezdődik az igazi felkészülés erre a sárkányvadászatra, meg arra, hogy megmentsük Jufát. A sziget az maga izgalmas. Ugye eleve az, hogy a Chief így nyíltan ellenszegült volna annak, amit a szigetlakók többsége akart, úgy, mint az áldozat, és csak azt tartotta vissza, hogy a húga is azt akarta, hogy áldozzák fel. Meglátjuk, Biztos vagyok benne, hogy nem lesz feláldozva. Tehát meg fogjuk menteni, valószínűleg legyőzzük majd a sárkányt. Úgy gondolom, hogy ami a szigetet éri, amit mondtak, hogy elhalnak a növények, betegek az állatok, stb., az valamilyen módon a melankóliának köszönhető. Ami ugye a Dragon Temple-t most ért el, de az nem jelenti azt, hogy nincsen már régebb óta jelen, kisebb mértékben, ami folyamatosan betegített meg dolgokat. Majd kiderül, lehet, hogy valami teljesen más áll a háttérben, és rendkívül rossz helyen tapogatózom. Kíváncsi leszek. Köszönöm, hogy velem tartottatok, találkozzunk legközelebb is. Sziasztok!